family? What's up? What's up? What's up? I know it's late. I know I don't usually come on this late, but I haven't been on this week, so I got to put in the work, right? And before I got on here, of course, I was meditating and praying as I do every time I go live. I really didn't have the intention to go live, but I went ahead and did it because I feel like I definitely have a message for those that need to hear it, including myself. It's always including me because I need to hear the message too. So I know this sounds weird because when I heard it, it sounded weird to me. And I was like, what? So, can we be nobody and somebody at the same time? And the answer is yes, we definitely can be nobody and somebody at the same time because we are somebody, because we are human, right? And human flesh, we are human and we are somebody. Somebody acknowledges our presence in this physical form. But we're also nobody because in the spirit form, we have no body. And that makes so much sense because in a spiritual form, when you think of prayer, you think of God, you think of a higher power, you think of source, that's not connected to a physical body. When you talk to someone and you say, you have a great spirit, or, we're soulmates, and, all of these different terms that we use when we're really feeling somebody's energy, when we're really feeling their frequency. So we can be nobody and somebody at the same time. But we also have an opportunity in life to actually embody things. Hi, how are you? And embodiment, right? You hear that term a lot: embodiment, embodiment, embodiment. So, what are we embodying? So, embodiment is like an idea, it's a vision. Those are things that we create that we literally manifest through our physical body. So, when somebody's like, I know it's like a new term, embody this and embody that. You have to be the embodiment of something, right? You can embody the relationships that you want. You can embody your financial abundance, your financial prosperity. You can embody, a certain type of personality you want to be. All of that goes with embodiment. But I think that sometimes when we want to embody something, I think that at times people confuse that with control. I am a reformed control person, right? Thinking that I always thought that I needed to control everything. But the fact of the matter is, in my head, I was controlling things, but I was just chasing the desire to control, because really, we can't control really anything that actually happens outside of us. I really realized the only thing that you truly have control over is yourself, in terms of your emotions and your behaviors, and that part that you create. We don't have control over a thing. Like, anything can happen at any given time that is on the outside of us. And I think at times when we think about embodying something, when we want to embody financial abundance, embody the type of relationship we want, and this person that we're with, and all of these things that we want, we confuse it with control, because you cannot control your spouse. You cannot control anybody that you're in relationships with. It's absolutely, something that you cannot do. Hand me that phone, honey. You see the phone? Okay, I'm back. So you cannot embody anything out. I mean, you can't, excuse me, you cannot control anything outside of you. So when you're talking about embodiment, you're talking about the need to create, the need to be able to manifest something. But I think the biggest issue is, how can we truly manifest, right? Relationships, financial abundance, without the attachment to actually controlling it. And the key is what I'm finding, what I'm learning as I grow through my own spiritual journey is truly letting go. So, being able to create a vision, being able to tap into that part of yourself, being able to take the idea that you have and actually manifest it so that it does become in physical form, it also takes a level of actually detaching from the thing at the same time. And it isn't easy, because when you want something so bad, and you want it to be just a certain way because that's the way that you see that it's supposed to fit into your life, you end up shifting the embodiment to control. And that is not something that is realistic in our lives. And that's when we become out of alignment. And that's when the thing that we want the most seems like it's resistant. So we go from basically resonating with something, wanting it and wanting to embody it, to actually being resistant to the thing that we want the most, because we go so hard on wanting to control it over and over and over and over again. So the thing is in order to be able to actually embody the things that we want and to be able to manifest the lives that we want, we have to have a level of letting go. We have to have a level of control. I mean, of letting the control go. So many times in my life, I wanted to control everything around me, the world around me, the relationships around me, my career, my job, the way that I made money, the way that I collected money in financial abundance. And that control, it actually was a fear, that an anxiety that I actually created in myself, because it was like, what if this happened? What if that happened? So if I take this step and that step and did this, then I'm really controlling the whole aspect of the thing. But absolutely not. I was just really driving myself mad by doing that. The moment that I started letting go, and this is a process that I'm still, mastering, right? The minute that I let go of the relationships and thinking that I need to have it just this way because we can't control the people, the minute that I really just let go of this master plan of this financial abundance. There's nothing wrong with having structure, but understand that plans change. Everything doesn't go according to our plans. Part of being able to let go is understand that our vision we will master the vision. We will master the things that we want to create, but we have to have a level of letting go. I would control things to the point that it would cause me to worry so much about every little single thing in my life. And I would lose focus on really embodying the thing that I actually wanted the most. That caused so much anxiety for me, because really what it was the fear of the unknown, the fear of not really knowing what was happening, the fear of, although I wanted this huge thing to happen at the end of the day, I wanted the vision to happen, that I was really blocking myself out of fear and worry and not knowing how, what, when, and really just having the control over it. We cannot control anything outside of ourselves. We can't control people, places, or things, but we can control us. We can control our behavior. We can control our energy. We can control our frequency in order to embody and manifest the things that we really, really, really want in our life. So I just wanted to get on here and say that whoever this message is for, whoever understands what I'm saying, I just want to say, let go. Let go and embody, because at the end of the day, it's just a cause of stress. It's just a source of worry. It's just a source of anxiety. It really comes in the knowing, and knowing that at the end of the day, you've had so many tests, so many things that you've gone through in your life. And at the end of the day, it still has worked out. Maybe not exactly The journey didn't go exactly the way that you wanted to. The plan didn't go exactly the way that you wanted to. But at the end of the day, you still got to the point that you were supposed to get to. And so if you know that you've had those things happen in your life just like that, then it's going to happen again. So let go of the worry, let go of the anxiety, of the fear and the need to control, and truly embody whatever it is that you're creating. Whatever it is, relationship you want, your financial abundance, all of those things. I'm not saying not have a plan, but release the control. Let the reins go a little bit so that you will be able to manifest in a bigger way than you even thought was possible. I want to send everybody an abundance of love and light. Have an amazing evening, an amazing night, and take care of yourself.